And then she came and flew over at me, and she touched me in front of everybody else. And everybody, including the bar, everybody literally stood still for like a minute. And then she just was like, dark out, runs into the road. And I just said I had a delay. And I was like, okay.
This is us at the end of the night. But we're going to start the video because I forgot to do an intro. And you'll now see us picking up our special guest.
Oh, we're doing shots first? Okay.
Yep.
How do you work? Thanks. Oh, okay.
Nah, the other one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why am I acting as if I've never seen this bottle before?
No,
But, like, my brain has been... This is a shot.
Yeah.
Sorry, that wasn't on purpose.
Oh, I mean.
Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers!
How far I just spilled on myself?
Jesus.
Oh.
Wait, mine wasn't bad because I accidentally poured coconut. Sorry. So I was like pretending that that was not bad. It was perfectly fine. Do not put your fucking finger on me.
Yeah.
So I got it and I'm just like, if you want to fucking start, we can fucking start. I will fight you today. I promise you. Like, do not fight your finger in my face. And when I said Drew come, I said she literally flew up in my face like for no reason at all. Cool. Let's separate me, whatever. She starts screaming and shouting at me and trying to curse at me and all kinds of things and saying that how I'm a fucking big thing asking and I think that I'm the shit, blah blah blah. I'm the issue. You're fucking idiot, blah blah. What? I don't have the capacity to do it. So I was like, let me go inside and get another shot. Then she said, none of these people are your friends, and then do something at me. While I had a knife in my hand.
You see?
Girl,
This is where it's coming in.
I literally held on, and I started walking. All of my friends said, okay, whatever y'all have to do right now, but she needs to get off this boat. We need to get her and him away from each other. No. Like, this is not a funny thing. We need to get them away from each other now. Cool. We get off the boat, they separate us, whatever. I get on this guy.
Woo!
They came with him. And we were like, okay, we ready to leave. Mind you, she got dropped off every Friday. So she didn't park or anything. And because she got dropped off, she wasn't driving. Her mother dropped off. She jumped into the back of the car. In the car that I was in. After she antagonized me all day, right?
Yeah.
So I'm there in the front seat like this. And literally my friend grabs my shirt. Pulls me out of the car. You are not going to. That's free. So we decided to go in Mojo's. I don't know what convinced her to come. She said she didn't come. It's a free place. Do what you want to do. She then goes around to everybody. She wanted to fight. She went around. She was talking to everybody. And she was saying that how I start everything. I did this, I did that. And one of my female friends just like, try to stop fucking talking to me because honestly, this is not a situation where you tell me something that I wasn't there for. I fucking saw you antagonizing the entire day and you literally caused this entire situation. Stop fucking talking to me, I don't want to hear it. Then you always want to hear it. She was like, can I just say stop fucking talking to me? And she almost took out her hand. She did whatever. So I saw her kick, because she actually kicked on, my friend kicked on, and she was like, stop fucking talking to me, I will literally fight you. So I ran, I was like, what happened? She was just like, and then she started shouting at me, like, and I was just, so then my friend put me around her, and then she came and flew over at me, and she touched me. In front of everybody else. And everybody, including the bar, everybody literally stood still for like a minute. And then she just was like, dark out, runs into the road. And as they said, I had a delay. And I was like, okay. I just got him. Hey, Bullet. Oh, right. This is crazy. I ran after her. I catch up to her. And then, the same time, she turns around, swings at me again, hits me in my face while someone literally catches up to me, pulls me back. So she literally gets a clean hit on me again. And I'm there like, I'm going to fucking kill everybody involved. Because there's no way you feel like I could be antagonized, assaulted, and I still gotta be the bigger person. That is crazy. I mean, thank God, because I still feel like I would have probably got arrested. But like, I don't know if y'all didn't realize it. When I get to a point, I'm really like a very good.
Because of your sexuality, women destroy you. You think because that she thought that I say here like you describe how she get on. If you take that, she look at that as she could have just do this and not.
I don't think her consideration was me as a gay person. I think her consideration was that me as a man in general, she felt like she could take it further and not get it, because not necessarily me as a gay person. I don't think that women usually pride me in those kind of situations because I'm gay. I would say I find more men try to be aggressive than me because of those situations, because they don't think that I will have a video, which is crazy to me.
I was trying to bitch.
And then people also think that because people don't realize like there's a lot of like things that I have to think about when I'm in those situations. Because I can't just think about like similar to women, like when you're in those situations, you can't just think about like immediate like I want to get in a fight. I gotta think, how did it look to other people? Are more people gonna go on their side of that mind because that's just shit, man, I'm a gay man? Are more people gonna be okay with the fact that he fighting me because I'm gay? Like, how would it look options later? How people gonna treat me? How are the police gonna treat me? So I gotta think about all those things before I even react. And that's not really fair, but like that's just the lot of the thing. So like, if something happens and like someone gets aggressive with me, I more than likely will not respond in the way that I should respond. I might take a little longer, but then it gives people the opportunity to disrespect me in a way that I might not be able to respond in a way that I should be able to respond. Because if someone hits you, you should be able to defend yourself. But I can't just defend myself because I got to think about, is the police gonna say you should never do that, or like you know that you probably do something to instigate this, so you just gonna instigate that or whatever. Like, and that happened to me before, and it was not even in that situation. It was like in a situation where like somebody was aggressive towards me, and I reported it. And then it was just like, you went bothering me. You was troubling me. What the fuck?
But they always do that.
I'm just like, what is that? Like, and literally, I'm praying, and he's like, what you do? You don't want it? What?
Hey, Johnny.
What? I don't know this person. I'm reporting it to you. You're policeman. Please get together.
I tell you a side throw.
Unless you're a female.
You don't. No. Even with that, because if you get raped and you go to a police, they'll be like, what you do? What you was wearing? What you was wearing?
Yo.
What you went to that man? You ain't go back to that man. If you get beat, if you get beat by a man, then they will be like, are you end up getting back to that man? So wait,
you know, like these things.
I'm telling you.
I've seen, like, we were in class in law, like when we were in class in law, in our first session in law, we were talking about sexual assault. A lot of police end up doing law because it's like a whole sponsor, whatever. So they end up doing law. 3 policemen basically stood up and said in the class and said, man, treat them in it. Man, I don't feel a man can ring you wait. I feel that at the end of the day that you probably that you think whatever. First problem, my answer. Second problem, my answer is that I would never tell nobody that get raped or get beat that always that. Cause no, I won't tell the man. I would tell you like at the end of the day, man, you got to be hands dead. Then you will be in a better situation. How are you telling me? If you telling me this second hand, I mean that you literally look at some multiple people and
I'll
tell them.
tell them that.
That's it.
I can tell you what has happened.
What's happened in the procedure or what's happened outside of that?
No, what's happened
The
outside?
procedure that's
What's happened outside procedures that vendors go there, having their prejudice, and then go with their prejudice, knowing that them are wrong, to say, I can get a woman to deal with this.
But the woman is treat your word.
The woman does beat the fuck out of men. The woman does, because this happened, and my guy, that plastic bag I bought,
Plastic bag that bought.
okay, yeah, alleged. So you can once it is said,
I don't have all the time.
but once they call the woman,
I know that them is plastic bag and bought people.
Yeah.
Them is all the time.
And then something is
yeah,
Them is
dog women.
exactly. So it's literally you just point
Guilty
out
until
that
proven.
you
Yeah,
guilty.
pretty much.
No. You guilty.
Guilty until proven
No,
innocent.
they're not improving.
But you know, like a majority of the rape cases in Barbados don't surpass the initial reporting.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
So like even in that situation, oh you punish the person, but to me like that is not to me that's not taking it seriously. It's more like you doing this to show face rather than you actually believe it's the issue. Because if you actually believe it's the issue, you'd have taken the steps to make sure that this person got to a point where the person
My God, devil's advocate question. What you want them to do about it?
the police
Anybody.
their job.
What's
Their job.
What's
It's
that
really
job?
not that hard because it's really not hard. They literally have a procedure and how to deal with rape cases, how to deal with all these things. It's really not hard. I just need you to do your job. I don't need you to have bias. I don't need you to have prejudice. I don't need to have you can at least you can have them at least, but you don't need to project that onto me. Just do your job. I don't need you to communicate to me outside of the job. I don't need you to give me your opinion. Literally, just do your job. Just do your job. It's not like this is rocket science. There were ways where policemen handled things before that they realized that were an issue. They fixed it. The same issues still happen because they ain't following what you do. Do your job. Why am I screaming?
Right.
The mic content.
And the alcohol.
I'm hungry.
You say you don't want the chicken wings.
Them wings.
They don't taste good. But that's
I wanted to ensure though. Then because sure.
chicken wings is terrible. That's
Right,
why
no,
I said
but
that.
So you don't like them chicken.
Well,
Let me talk about this. Let me talk about this.
okay.
What issues do you have with the pizza?
In Barbados.
Yeah.
I saw corn on pizza, and that's scary. It was very alarming.
So what?
And this is as a person who puts pineapple on her pizza, which is very polarizing.
It's perfect.
I love it as
Pineapple.
well. I love savory. I love the salty. I love savory, sweet. But some people, it's a very polarizing topic in itself, pineapple on pizza. But upon coming to Barbados, I have seen corn, possibly from the can, on pizza.
So
Scary.
So corn or pizza is scary.
Scary.
What is it? Is it like,
It doesn't belong. I'm sorry. I don't want to be disrespectful to your culture, but it was a jump scare.
so
Certainly.
what belongs on a pizza?
You have many options.
Yeah.
You could go for pepperoni, ham, salami.
Yeah,
we love
no,
a
but
mushroom. We love sweet pepper, a bell pepper, and onion. You know, even if you want to get spicy, you could do a little bacon. I don't personally like it, but some people do. There's so many options, but corn, I draw the line at corn. Mushroom, yes, that's appropriate.
Let me see.
Those huge tomato slices sometimes, depending on the type
Oh no, tomato does not belong on pizza.
I don't know.
Only tomato
I've
sauce.
seen it. Okay, I don't know. I've seen it. I've seen tomato. Yeah.
Italians do not have the trademark. The Italians do not have the trademark of pizza.
Okay, well, I will
do
not go so far. I do not
They may not have
support.
the trademark, but they have the skills.
Yeah.
I've had Italian pizza.
You
It
want me
is
to
not.
bring back over there and
But Italian, Bacco not Italian?
Bacco man is Italian. He's an Italian man.
Yeah, but he's not doing it completely Italian.
Well,
Because
obviously you think he can bring a fucking stove.
The oven is
because he
oven.
knows better. He knows better. That,
He's doing his best
because
with what he
Italian
has.
pizza is that not so is Italian pizza is the dough, a little bit of tomato sauce, little spots of mozzarella, and a
And you
basil
let-
slice.
Yeah, basil. Basil
That's
on
like
pizza.
That is not the. I don't want to say that.
That is a simple classic pizza. You know, sometimes corn on a pizza is pasteurization of pizza. And, and sometimes people enjoy the pasteurization of pizza. For example, there are people who enjoy an oxtail pizza. Not for me. The consistency of oxtail is just not for me. But, you can enjoy the pasteurization of pizza, but we have to still have respect for the classics at heart. So we're not going to offend Italians and a simple classic pizza. No, because that's all about simple flavors at play, and then we do too much, and I think that's how we end up with corn on pizza, because we do too much. And that's what I have to say about that.
So, technically, when I was little, because we were pavos.
Because you were eating what?
Pavos. We were poor. My mommy would make pizza.
To be fair, I was also poor.
Pizza.
Oh, but to be fair though,
And
there
it
was
would be
one
bread.
type of pizza with corn that was real good. With the mince meat, girl, that I used to eat. That sandwich bread. Like, you thought you was Gucci? You said, "Oh, girl, we having pizza tonight, gourmet." Sandwich bread, tomato sauce, a little bit cheese, baked meat,
Toast it.
toast it.
Toast it a little bit.
Girl,
say
that was
that
what it
pizza.
was. That's what it was. It was giving poverty, but it was
it's
also
so
good.
good.
It was good.
It was delicious.
Like, thinking about it now, I'm like, wow, we were really done bad. But as a child, I was like, oh my god, my mom made food fun. Because I already had a really terrible relationship with food, so my mom used to make food fun. I didn't realize it was poverty, girl.
It was poverty.
I literally lived two different lives. Like, I'm not saying that we were like under the poverty line, but obviously, like, it's like just managing your money, right?
Yeah.
But like, I used to live two different lives. I would be with my mom. That was one life. I with my dad. That was another life. As my grandparents, the luscious life. So every time I had to go back down from the luscious life down to the normal thing,
You said
I said, y'all are
what?
so bad at parenting. I used to be so like fed up. Like, where's the cable? Where's the 3, 4, 5 meals a day? Only 3?
My grandmother had assassinate this.
You understand?
My mother was like,
a heavy DirecTV and MCTV in my grandmother's crib. My grandmother said I worked for 50 years for a reason.
CBC, bitch. Oh, that's
No,
CBC.
literally, I was watching. No, I would literally be like, "Mom, if we do not get home by 5:50, so I can bathe, so I can watch Days of Our Lives, it's gonna be a problem." And then when on Fridays and I got with my grandmother, I said, "Well, we only got CBC at home. I can't miss the days. Get that MCTV to channel 8, because that's all I had to watch. Because every other show I was missing. So when I used to try to catch up on the shows, I would watch one and be like, man, I know again, huh? I missed the whole week. The only thing I can keep up with is Days of Our Lives. And that was until, honestly, I watched Days of Our Lives on CBC up until I was like 21. When they used to, remember when they used to start playing it back over on Saturdays?
So
That was the time. When they started playing on Saturday, I said, this is made for me. This is made for me. I love it. I was like, this is real good TV. And then the start, CBC said, all the tapes run out. Bitch.
What do you mean all the tears run out?
Shut the fuck up. You had all the same. We was already.
Still showing to this day all the tears run
We
out.
was already a good 20 years behind. And you telling me you were out there? You had 20 years to catch up. You should have been logging them. By in the back stall and the front stall. What do you want stall? No kind of business sense at all.
I remember the first time I went overseas and I see this umbrellas on the TV. I said, what is this?
I used to be so upset. I was like, why is Hope so old? Why does Jennifer look like this? I was like, wait, now how white people in America look like? What does that say? I was like, HD TV? What is this? That's what I'm looking at. I look at
television. But tell me no, it's because we watch it like 20 years behind. I said, wow, not the 20 years behind.
And the fact that I was watching on this little big back TV with an antenna.
It was big back for you. Oh gosh.
And then you had to make sure that, and even though it was one channel, you still had to make sure it's on the channel every day. Because for some reason, Jesus Christ.
The antenna would just shift. And you're
like, why is it blurry? Why is it blurry?
These Gen Z's will never know the
struggle. They will never understand. Like, I remember when we first started. First of all, I was not one of those people that had a laptop or thing very early on. We had a family computer that we got when we was probably like maybe 11, 10 on a nice Carib surf.net.
You take
out what was the other one?
You take out dial-up.
Sun Beach.
Sun Beach.
They used to do a little dial-up problem.
Take it out
and then your parents never used to give 2 F's about what you was doing.
Come off of that computer so I can go on the phone.
Oh, that's what you mother do? I'm not picking phone. I'm a voice, it's done, right? Cool. Hello? Mommy, I'm trying to download something on LimeWire.
No.
So I don't care. And you know that's where LimeWire, these 16-hour downloads.
Yeah.
You waiting forever on a day to get a musty little download that you could barely hear anything.
Sometimes it wasn't the right sound.
Sometimes it was a virus. Most of the time it was a virus. My computer has so many viruses.
Just pop up on it.
I want you all to know the reason why I found out that how I discovered what porn was through LimeWire. And then I got curious. I was like, so is this what porn look like? They got other kinds of porn?
Wow.
Because I was like, this ain't really doing it for me.
Now you having your awakening.
Because I was like, this ain't really doing it for me. Like, I just feel like they have to have something else. Then I just was like, what's the word? Oh. I figured it out though. I thought I was hiding it.
No.
When I was an adult and my parents had this conversation with me and there was all of us. So you know when you have this throwback conversations? My parents tried to call me out for being gay. And I was just like, I'm 21. Everyone knows this. I'm so confused. They were just like, you should say it. I'm like, say something you know. I don't understand. I'm so confused. Because at that time I was just like, I wasn't in the closet. I just never told them anything because I had already worked through that or whatever. And we having a conversation. You know, parents, you know how this guy. There's one to things back in your face at the least opportune time. Why my mother holding on to this thing for like 7 years? And you think we don't know what you was used to be watching on the family computer? She said, I call them and I asked them how I can stop myself from watching so much porn. It's all of the gays. That's what she said, all of the gays. I was like, you was holding on to this from the time I was 12? Because the first time I watched porn, I was 12. So I'm like, from 12 to 21.
She was holding on to
You was holding on to this memory to tell me that, oh, by the way, I knew for all of this time that you was watching it, and I was like, Father Lord, what me? Father Lord, what you want?
You found that she called Lane though.
She called Lane. She was just like, how do I start this? You were got parental control. She don't know how to do that. She was so stressed out. And the fact that you knew that and then you can come and ask me, I feel like you should be able to say that you're gay. You already know. What do you mean? What do you mean? We live in the Caribbean. People are calling me gay from the wombs. From the time you see a little boy do this, oh, fruity, girly, you know, like, which is actually kind of traumatizing. Don't do that to kids, but like,
If you skip raw a little too often,
yeah, like people were really unforgiving, and I'm just like, just let me. I feel like not saying that made me gay or didn't make me gay. I feel like I was always gay, but at the same time, it's like you're pushing me into a space where that is all I'm going to contextualize because you're making me feel this way. I don't even have the opportunity to figure out, do I just like men? Do I just like girls? You automatically think I have to be gay.
Mm-hmm.
So then, like, even if I did like anything else or I like other things, would I be
try to be bisexual
before?
Mm-hmm.
I thought so.
Let's get this tea.
So I knew from an early age that I was gay, but I didn't understand what that meant. I just knew it was a bad thing and I shouldn't be gay. So there was from the time I was getting more consciously sexual, so like even like the Rihanna was like discovering porn and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, like I definitely like gay porn, but I knew that like I can't be gay in public, so that doesn't make sense, right? So like I literally had a split personality, like split life where like anybody else ever get with it, I can never be gay. That's crazy. Like I like girls, like to the point where I had crushes on girls. Like I felt like interested in girls, all these different things, but like it just never made sense. Like I had a girlfriend, like I literally was just like sad when we broke up. She broke up with me, but then I was still also like uncomfortable with like doing certain stuff. And then
Wait, she broke up with you?
I think she realized it was good. Then she was just like, I don't know if this was a good choice. Like he's 10 out of 10 with the lust, but it's giving 0 out of 10 for everything else. He's not doing anything. And she would like try to like kiss me in the cinema. I was just like,
Don't touch me.
I was just like, Jesus, literally, he's here. Jesus is present. I was so like, I was just uncomfortable, but like I just couldn't see like a reality where like being gay made sense until I became older. Like until I probably was like 17. Like, it felt like this is the lot in life I literally felt like I would just constantly have to. I will eventually find a girl that I could hopefully like or love or whatever. As I thought up until then, like, it was only when I don't want to say his name because not that he's not or anything, but I don't want to make it seem like this is a situation. But there was a very openly gay man. I used to come and help with pageants and stuff during like school and stuff, and that was the first gay man I ever met. Like openly gay man, and he was super flamboyant, super like himself, energy, great. And I also met someone that is still my really close friend, a girl too that was bisexual. And I remember being in awe of how like they own their shit. I was just like, shit, this is crazy. Like I was like, you could just be gay, like, and like nobody like, and like you could just be yourself, and like even if people didn't like it, they still didn't like challenge you because like you were so confident in yourself. And then I was just like, maybe there is a way to be like yourself and not feel like you have to live in a lie. Because I literally felt like I was living a lie like my entire time. I used to go home. I used to be. Now that I look back on it, I realize it now. But like all of like the depression, anxiety, all the stuff that I deal with now, I was dealing with it for so long, and I didn't know because I just didn't have the tools to like explain what it was. Like, I would literally go home and I would cry all the time. I would have panic attacks. I would not be able to like talk to people. I would go in my room and like stay in my room for like days. Like I used to feel disconnected from my friends. I never used to like talk to people. I just used to like make sure that people laugh. Like my thing is always like, and I mean people see that now, but like I felt like I had to be like a comic. Like I had to like make people laugh. That's the only way that you would like me. Yeah, like I was like, that's the only way that people would like me, because they would not like any other part of me, or like, let me hide the other parts that might be too blatantly out there. Let me just be funny. And people just used to be like, oh, he's such a good time, but don't know nothing about me. Don't know what I like. Don't know what favorite color, what my favorite color is. I used to be really close to people and just be like, these people don't know me. And I just used to feel like, I'm just doing this because if I don't, I will have no friends. So then I became everybody's friend. And that in itself was its own problem. So it was just kind of like, how do I figure out how to be me without compromising like my other parts of like my friendships or my other relationships. And then I was like, you know what? When I saw him, I was just like, when I saw them, like they were the first people that I was just like, I think it might be. And then they were like, girl, we know. I was like, really? I was like, they were like, yeah. Who you like? And then we hung out. We used to hang out and stuff. And then when I told them like the first person I ever like hung out with that was gay, and like we had like a kiss, and like they were just like, oh my god, like you're finally like living and you're like you feel good or whatever. And I was just like, oh my god, like this is what it feels like. And then that's when I was just like, maybe I should start telling like my actual friends and the friends that I've known my whole life. Like I was just like, cause I just told them like, I never like, and they never interacted with like, any of my other friends. Just like maybe I should start telling people. So I literally did one by one, just like maybe I should tell this person. I told them and they were like, girl, we knew. And it was like that the entire time.
It's like, let me hold your hand while I tell you that, but
no, it was so bad. Yeah. And I went from like the lowest priority to the highest priority friend. So the last person I found out was Kenya, because that was my best friend at the time. And like, and I told her, like, I was just like, okay, I was confident enough to tell her. And like, I told her by telling her, because I had actually got into a relationship. So like, I was just like, oh yeah, I'm in a relationship. And she was like, she was about to drop me off. She literally locked the door, drove off, drove to Charles Robert Shafat. No talk. What's going on? She was so happy, and I was just like, so all of this was just me, like in my head thinking all these things. It's kind of funny how sometimes you don't realize you just have to give people the chance to show up for you. I mean, it's hard when you're young, obviously, because you build up so many anxieties based on how people treat you. But like when I released, I was just like, and after that, like I've always felt like I've released the fact that being gay was an important part of my story, in the sense that it's very important. Yes, it's a big part of who I am, but like that's not my story. That's just something that is that. It just is. Like, that's a by the way. That's like a whatever. It doesn't impact how I show up for people, how people show up for me, or who I love, or whatever. Like I could just figure out who I am outside of that. Like I could be funny, or I could be like emotional, I could be intellectual, I could be like a bitch if I want to, without having to feel like, oh, I have to do this because I'm gay, or I have to do this because I'm just like, I will never make being gay is such a big part of myself that I feel like I have to change me to be around other people.
These are the people that I like. These are the people. I hear, like, just in general, but here's the easiest one to point out. I dislike people that their whole identity and only their identity is this thing. It's just one, but not anything else.
Not necessarily sexuality, like literally anything. I get what
yeah, like just because it could be gay, it could be it could be religion, it could be that is different.
Like, you're just like a monolith, like you feel like you have to be a monolith of whatever it is. Like,
because
none of these things make you.
Yeah, because if I say like man, if I sing like a Jamaican song, like you know, like one of the ones are clearly homophobic. I got the people that would be there, and that would be like.
I just want people to know.
Because I know those songs.
People are the ones that is singing that.
Yeah, it's true.
The loudest.
But I would say for those kind of things, because I have two feelings about them. I've sang those songs because culturally, like we all have been, like we've known those songs our entire life. But sometimes it is uncomfortable. So based on the space you're in. So like if somebody tells you oh, this makes you feel uncomfortable. Like, just like, not y'all, obviously, I just mean it in general. Like, if somebody tells you that it makes you feel uncomfortable in the moment, they just honor yourself. The camera. That's crazy. I forgot that one was there. I was not even looking. Just like I guess listening to one be like, okay, well that's fair because like, every moment is different. So like even like my friend, we had a cruise and they were playing gay songs and like because of where I was and the type of boat it was, I felt very like surrounded and felt it was almost like I felt targeted kind of. It was right close to the DJ and like I ran to my friend and I was just like I'm not saying like they can't play what they want, I understand. But sometimes like people have to understand like some songs have a bigger meaning to other people and it might be like but there are other songs that are big. Like you don't have to and even if you play like a one song, playing 5 songs back to back right next to a gay person about gay people or killing gay people isn't really like it comes to a point where it's just like it doesn't seem like if it's just you playing music, it feels like you're targeting me or whatever.
Mm-hmm. But and because on that same end that's what I mean. I got heterosexual people that's all like that's all they are. That's their whole
I got bravado, yeah. Okay, that's fair, yeah.
That's what I mean. Like,
and even like Christians, like whereas like I'm a Christian, so therefore my entire personality is being a Mother Teresa. Girl, you just get you back, Brett. Every Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday, by different man. Please.
You have to have something else. Not just like, yeah, I know, like, I might not agree with one part of your lifestyle, but I guess if I can talk about something else, if you can do something else, if you can interact somewhere else, you cool. But some people don't understand us. Some people just make one particular thing their entire identity, and it just become like consuming. If I say this, if I talk about God, no, you gotta say something. If you talk about LGBTQIA plus, you gotta say something.
Knowing the actual acronym, that was funny. He's like.
If you gotta talk about,
because you know most people will be like LGBTQ something.
LMNOP.
We do keep adding letters. To me, it's like.
Because it's AS.
To me, the term is an umbrella term. First of all, that's stupid. And I'm saying that's a given. No, but to me, it's like it's an umbrella term already.
So you ain't got.
So you're encompassed. You're encompassed.
Add people.
You don't need to add more letters.
No, but that's what I mean.
You don't need to add more letters.
There are some people that will go the line.
I don't feel like they need to be unfair to some people. In some situations, not necessarily this one, just in general, people do like to be identified, and you can be identified. However, identify yourself. You have the power to identify yourself. Sometimes it is not everyone else's responsibility to identify you the way you want to identify in every single situation. However, it is everyone's responsibility to be respectful of the boundaries that you create in your life. And for you to also create boundaries in your life that protect you from certain things. Because at the end of the day, whether we like it or not, there will be people that are opposed to who we are as people, gay, women, black, vice versa, anything, right? So it's like, not saying that, just create a space of respect and boundary where I would never intentionally try to inflict pain on you or inflict disrespect on you. If you don't like being called something, cool. You don't like being called something. That's why even like with the pronouns thing, I don't see why people have such a big problem in calling people by pronouns or just have a problem with people saying that I want to be called this pronoun. Okay, you want me to call this pronoun? You know how many times I can talk to somebody and not mention a pronoun? Every single day. I don't have to mention a pronoun. So why do you have to why do the other person have to then die hard? If this is what you feel, okay, cool. I don't have to feel about it because I don't have to call you he or she in a normal conversation. That doesn't have to come up. I can just not say anything. We always try to make it like sometimes you can give just as much as you take. So I completely agree. I think sometimes it'd be too much. But I also feel like other people.
This is becoming a live podcast.
Yeah, just kind of like everyone's like that. But I just feel like sometimes people need to just be like, if it doesn't impact your space, let it the fuck go. We still need to.
I think we got it on camera.
We need
Robert.
The man was
walking up,
he was walking up closer to us, just like
trying to. He wanted to be like
Ice cream.
eavesdrop, yeah.
he was interested in the conversation.
We need to eat.
Yeah, we do. All right.
What are we doing? Anybody can help me?
Hashtag.
I think this, like this one.
That's what happened to me. He has to open it. Are we checking?
Alcoholism at its finest. Oh.
To be fair, at the beginning, I forgot that to swallow.
Yeah.
So it was like a well. And I had to readjust my breathing so that I could go down. Or I would have dead. Because I was like, oh Jesus, it just filling up and filling up. You're not getting on my drunk. That's it's really been late. Oh,
But
what was
no,
my
he was-
crop
yeah.
raspberry?
Yeah, you were saying that.
You were like, oh, why you don't want to wait for this to be on camera because it was a mess or something like that.
Wow, I don't know if it was like a mess, but it was just a lot. Like, and then this year I really took a conscious effort to dial back on.
What did you go to?
Starting from the penultimate weekend, which will be the precursor to last lap, I did Bend, Vita's Cruise, Oh Shit. Then
Bitch, why are you shaking?
I'm shaking.
Your hand is shaking.
Oh, I haven't eaten. That's probably.
Oh. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I haven't eaten.
That was like a, are you good?
No, I'm good. It's just like I haven't eaten, so that's probably why.
That's
only
cheating.
Oh shit. Break from Monday to Thursday.
Ooh.
She came, right? Knew me. She came on Thursday. Oh, I forgot something. So she was supposed to come on Wednesday. She had to collect her things mentally and otherwise to get here. So she said she flight to Thursday. So on Wednesday we went. It was me,
Leanna,
and Boo Boo. How are you? Yeah, good. You look nice.
Always.
Period. On Wednesday, me and our friends Leanne and Zach, the person who's about to stop the gym for, we went to this crop over line with Kumi and Shan, the brand. I met them in St. Lucia 2 years ago and kept in contact, friendly, super fun time. I actually really had a good time, and that was kind of fun. And just seeing them in a different light where we're just like not super, because we always see each other in parties and not like in, what's your face giving?
Sorry.
Because it's on camera. I'm like, what's giving? I'm sure they can still see you on the other one. Because you were just dazed out for a second. Am I boring?
No, I thought it was like, is this like a surprise?
That was a reference though. Remember, that's like a thing that I was in a movie. Am I boring? That's funny.
I feel like that was supposed to be like a surprise.
That was a bad surprise.
Exactly. That's why my face was like that. It was like, that's not giving.
No one reacted. Like no one was like, everyone was like,
Maybe we should react.
I'm like, ah! Woo! Period. Yeah, so that was fun. It was like a bunch of influencers and creatives and people that work in carnival spaces. So that was interesting because I got to see a different side of them that I never really got to see. Like I really like that we still like keep in contact and stuff and that we're friendly. And Then on Thursday when she came, met her at the beach, went home. And then Friday is when it really started. So Vita is partnered with like a bunch of people. So all the events kind of culminate into that last weekend. So I was like, there's no way I am doing stuff in the week and then still have to do work stuff and go to parties at the same time, and still make sure distribution works, and still do the internship that I'm doing, and still be a person, and still see my friend, and still not kill myself. Like, I have to find balance. So I was like, I cannot do all of this. That's one. My friends, maybe not super fun, but a friend of mine passed away. Her birthday was in the same week, so that was not great. So like, I literally had a breakdown at like work, and I was like, I cannot do this. This is too much. And then my boss was super sweet. She was like, I think since you're doing all these things, I think you should take the Thursday off and the the Tuesday. So you can not only just have time to think about like your friend and process and stuff, but also just have space to like expand contract. Because I feel like when you do too much things, you don't realize you don't have a chance to like just breathe, and you just keep going up. You just keep going and going and going.
The pizza's coming.
And that's not super fun. So I made a contract, and she was like, yeah. So that was a really great decision for me. So on Thursday I also did distribution on Thursday. I worked the whole day. Distribution, and it was smooth, you know, like I've been to distribution, I've done distributions, like this is probably my 4th or 5th distribution. With Vita for sure. Distributions are always hard. Stressful. You literally, as somebody working there, especially as somebody working there where like people go to you for things, like where you're the point person outside of working, where you're the point person where if anything happens you have to kind of deal with it. Don't expect to have a simple or normal day. Like, everything will just fall apart for you. But then you just have to then translate that into, oh my God, have a great day on the road with Vita. And then you're like, damn, all of the chaos is in me, but I can never transfer that to Katsura. But so it's like, you need time and space to be able to like do it and then still be like, okay, breathe. Because it's a lot. That's why sometimes like, the law of the bandhouse team does not, they don't, right, the bandhouse team does not go out sometimes.
Not the grammar.
Right, I was like, girl. But the bandhouse team does not go out sometimes, or at least not as often, because it's super tough. People don't really understand how much it takes to like make sure that everybody has a great experience or a great service experience, especially at distribution. Distribution is probably one of the, outside of the launch, distribution is the most, actually maybe distribution might be more important than the launch, in the sense that distribution is where the customer and the product meet for the first time, and you have to manage whole lot of experiences. So everything is not going to be the same. Everybody does not come from the same place. Everybody does not come from the same mentality. Everybody does not come from the same culture. So how people react to product is going to be always different. Anything about carnival and crop over and festivals is that costumes aren't like something you can buy on Amazon where you're like, this is the exact same product for every single person that orders the same thing. Everything is dynamic because they're all handcrafted, they're all made by individuals. This is a personal thing. This isn't just like, yeah, it's mass produced and commercialized, but it's still a personal thing. It's still literally, one person has to stick on all these gems, apply glue, stitch, whatever. Like, it won't be perfect, and it won't be symmetrical. It won't be, everything won't be the same. It will, and then that's part of the beauty for me, and as a person that is a carnival lover, that's part of the beauty of costuming and
Good, yeah. This pizza
pieces
smells
so
good.
No, it actually goes to death. Like, just for the smell alone. But that's the beauty about costuming for carnival. It's like you see, and then also like people have to think too. And there's not a criticism to anybody. This is just more like a insight on how like sometimes you feel, how you feel might, as valid as it is, there are also like other ways that are other things you can consider. Like there's a costume, is designed, there's a prototype, is put on a model, is worn on the launch. When you're mass producing for 7 body types, 8 body types, 9 body types, 10 body types, and you're also doing handcrafted things and not like a factory cut out this thing and then it's like literally assembled by the factory and then it's identical to like a cup or like a thing. It's literally like handcrafted from beginning to end. Backpacks handcrafted, this handcrafted. And that's a long process and that's a long set of people that gotta do long different things. A human touch is different from a manufacturer touch. So like everything is not gonna be the same. Everything is not gonna be the same. Everything is not gonna hold up the same for somebody that is a size A to a size F or beyond. And that's not a criticism on body type. That's just reality. Like we try to make sure that whether you are a size A or whether you are a size F or above, or it doesn't matter. Also, these metrics don't make sense because there's no size there above. I'm just thinking like in terms of like bra size right now, just because that's the most common thing that we reference. It's like we're just trying to make sure no matter where you fall, we can figure out something for you that is within the costume, within the design, and that works for you.
P.S. Let me just tell you that them cheeky panties was fun.
That is what?
The cheeky panties in Volcano, that was just a thong.
Okay, so
that was just a damn thong.
So let me dispel a rumor about costumes right now in relation to cheeky versus thong.
My sister has no meat, and that thing was a fish bossy.
Cheeky is more coverage because it's more cloth.
It was the covering the face.
Are you finished? Cheeky is more coverage because it's more cloth. When you put
no offense to
the cloth and how it is and how it is assembled on the panty and you put it on your bare bottom for kadoomin, whatever box you got, you can swallow it up. So really and truly, sorry, that's crazy because I'm here looking at this kind of thing. But really and truly, like honestly, like the coverage thing, if you jump in, you jump. If you feel more comfortable with the cheeky, that's fine. And for some people it does appear more cheeky. Not many. Sometimes it does appear more cheeky. Fine. But honestly, I'm a thong, and this is not sexual, but like I'm a thong guy. Like it's just like clean. It's just clean. It's like it's clean. It's clean marks. Like it just fits so nice on you, and like.
But sometimes
as you realize,
cheeky does the square shape.
That's the thing, right? So there is a benefit for cheeky, so I'm not saying not. So like that's why cheeky exists. So something for a lot of body types, cheeky ends up being thong, but there's some body types it works for. That's why you need both. Like it's all about balance. Like people gotta understand that it's all about.
I was like, with cheeky beer, swallowed right up.
Sometimes
directly up.
Sometimes.
Yeah, it was good.
When in doubt, get the thong. PSA, get the thong. It can look good. She can look good too. So it don't matter. But get it done.
Court, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy.
Oh God.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, that's.
Look, you hear it? You hear it?
No, it's boggling.
Right. It's giving tea.
All right. Look at this. You got full back, okay? Oh.
We can.
How are we gonna do this?
No, like step your turn.
Okay.
Yeah, let's giving. Oh God, that face. No, that's right.
First bite. Oh, I'm going for this one. This one looks juicy. Just clip on your shirt. All right. Ooh, y'all can't let the cheese pull, but there was a cheese pull.
It was a pull dog.
Mm-hmm.
You can pour it if you want.
Yeah,
Like, I need my pepper flakes. I love a pepper flake.
oh gosh, it hot, but
Yeah, I could tell that just come out the oven. They said, I'm not playing with y'all hoes.
no games. This slice is ginormous.
No mozzarella's were harmed in the making of this pizza.
You can salt back.
Hey, you. I'll just get a big one because.
Why not?
Jesus.
Pineapple?
I mean, all this pepperoni out there.
No, it isn't.
I don't know.
Do they give paper plates here?
Oh, God, yeah. The lactose intolerance is gonna kick in, but not soon. But this is worth it.
So this is why it's trying to not lunch because I don't talk. I should be stuck in the fish. We did one with Courtney and Charlie. We were eating sushi. We weren't talking. Oh, we big box was just going.
It was like perfect. What? Y'all ever But this jump, honestly, like this year, I really had a phenomenal time. I wasn't anxious. I usually get super anxious. I usually have a lot of panic. Last year I had so many panic attacks. At work, at the event, on the jumping day. This year was unproblematic, I would say. Yeah, I just got a little overwhelmed at home, but just like because I was just doing a lot. So I just like had to take like a moment to like sometimes sit down and just like be emotional or cry or whatever, just a release. But like nothing that was like, oh my God, like I'm panicking or anything else. I want a special day.
Can I have
I love doing it so much. Which one you want? Pineapple?
Pepperoni. I mean, yeah, pineapple. Yeah.
But my favorite song from the road, well, two. Fat Charge.
No, nothing.
Fat Charge, baby. You enjoy.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, Pete Bop.
I hear that song.
You shouldn't.
Yeah.
Peepin?
No, I hate peeping. What's peep bop?
Same thing.
Peeping? Hit that one. Hit it. Really? Hit it.
Oh, I said Pete Bop. I meant Peeping.
That was
I think it's
here.
one eye. I think it's one eyeball. That's the name of the song.
You did not cut this even.
Oh, I think she was trying to get your attention. Oh, maybe not you. My bad.
Just look at it. It's huge.
But you don't like one Peeping, one eyeball?
I first heard it when he was on TikTok singing it. I think I heard the studio version. I don't know what's like, what are you doing?
What? Darkers, please. That was a song. That was the song of the summer. I got released on April 20th or 21st, 2025. Because I was like, that my birthday. Crazy. I was like, this song is giving a little something. Jordan did his big one. And what I like about Jordan is that he did his big one last year and then he did another big one this year. A bunch of them because Island Girls, even though I did not hear that much earlier, every single Instagram post, I love me, Island Girl. Like, I feel like you can tell when somebody like knows like audience and like could tell when something like kind of would hit an audience. Cause like all his songs kind of hit a demographic and like when it hit, it just hit.
Thoughts on Bruce Lee Almighty song?
Never heard it.
Crazy.
Never heard it. And never want to. His song last year penetrated my brain against my will. Nothing against Bruce Lee Almighty. I don't know anything about him, man. But I don't want to hear anything. I have never heard it. What is it sound? What does it sound like?
It sounds just like last year.
Not talking at all. He ain't had this song with Lil Rick.
Yeah, that's.
Not there with them. Call 911. Accident work. I love the conversationalism of the song. Thought it worked. Hope it is. Somebody Google it. Conversationalism. That's not it. That's that. Even if it is a word, I'm not using it
So you
correctly.
just Google it. If you give someone your phone, this would be the instance where you would be like,
Where is my phone?
nah, I have your phone.
Oh, great. Because I didn't know where it was. But so, I'm so down. Hi, Bo. How do you spell that?
That's how you pronounced it.
Conversationalism is it. Then you got extra syllable in there.
Which is how you pronounce it.
Have another slice. Not falling apart.
Right?
Thank you.
You had a slice?
You want yours?
You had one?
Empty pictures.
What other song was there? Also, commentary. I don't feel like they played enough Bedroom So Carnival. And I don't understand how.
No, that I was there.
Yeah, there's been Road March. Not saying that they shouldn't have one Road March. I think that the Road March competition in terms of the ordering and stuff or whatever was fine. Even if it was different, I feel like those are the songs that I would have picked as well. My issue was, isn't the numbering supposed to be how much the song got played? Like how you win is how much the song got played on the road? Is it only at particular points at the stage?
Mm-hmm. At the judging points.
But that just tells me that I don't want to say our product is dimension, but it just tells me that a lot has changed because the person that wins shouldn't win from playing a song 11 times. That don't make sense to me. The metric should be different.
Played more, but like bands like Peter didn't get judged. So like when y'all played it won't have fun.
Oh, but that's so.
So like Zenobia
That don't make sense to me.
The other bands like Betty West.
That don't make sense to me.
Those bands when it played with them, that's when it counted.
And that judging thing don't make sense to me neither. I think
I don't know why they had y'all off the stage and didn't judge y'all.
girl, we were there and we didn't understand why we were crossing the stage either. We didn't even know we were crossing the stage. We literally got up and we were like, oh shit, we're crossing the stage. So? Oh shoot,
Like,
we didn't know.
These party bands don't count for judging.
But they have to. because this is what was explained to me after. Kaduma isn't just on the like us in the moment, is watching it. So the only place that they can watch it is when you cross the stage. So if you don't have the bands cross the stage, you're not gonna have a show. So then just judge them. Just judge us.
Just judge everybody.
Also, I don't know if this will get put in because I don't know if Vita will want me to say that. Although not because we don't. We also agree that we should get judged. It's that. I mean, it don't really matter, but I don't know thing, but I know generally that was the consensus that they shouldn't get judged. But I personally think that judging, nothing to do with Vita.
names and stuff that would have been good. To
Yeah, I think judging should have been a big thing and should continue to be a big thing for every band because it not just gives you incentives to work hard and to push every year, but it makes it more than just putting on a skimpy costume or a hot costume and jumping on the road. It keeps a sense of culture to it too, just because it's like, oh, you gotta think about how it comes to.
Finish your pizza. Well, that was you finishing your pizza? Oh, that was great pizza. Well, not for us.
All right, we gotta do the same thing that we do for your phone for me.
Thanks for watching us eat. We may or may not check back in. Bye. Say bye.
Bye, hoes. Next stop, Dread Hot. Yeah, next stop, Dread Hot. Wow.
Next stop, Dread Hot.
Next stop, Dread Hot.
I'm thinking to myself, I'm not into this door. I'm never seeing my ass again. You know? Wow. Yeah. And he's like, no. He's like, you see, this is why I got tissue.
I give me on camera.
The man. Well, your hand.
I want to be on camera.
Oh, my bad.
That's the whole reason I'm here.
Fix it, cross.
Get that head on there.
Now let me spit right in these summer. Ew.
I don't know. He's trying to make it seem like he doesn't have his phone. Anyways, he's covering his phone. He's on his phone. And then, but that's what right. Like, I get to see him. Like one night we had a game plan, like I'm not doing anything. The other night, remember it
I am a really good pourer. Of course, I pour myself the most because
I'm like, okay, so
it's only biased when you bias by yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Cheers.
I can't see.
Cheers. Dread Hot. Take out that Dread Hot part. Let me baby.
We're at Dread Hop and they're doing live music, so we're not going to film anymore.
We also don't want y'all to hear this music. Just saying. But we are. Y'all gonna hear a lot of chaos in this video as usual. But you're also gonna hear some real conversations between real people. And if I'm being honest, we just really needed to talk. So if you want to hear more about us and you want to hear more about Simone and you really need to talk, this is the podcast for you. So log into the next one, tune into the next one, sign up, subscribe, go on YouTube, go on Instagram, and hope to see you next time. I'll be back, but in a little bit, but I'll be back.
Bye.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. I didn't even say thank you.
What did you say?
Bye.
That's crazy. I heard thank you. I said you're welcome, girl.